We'll be learning how to make handkerchief flare dress in this tutorial. The first thing we need to note is the length of our dress, and the total length we are working with is 40 inches. Then I'll be deducting 6 inches from the 40 inches. 40 minus 6 is going to give us 34. So that is the total length I'm having here right now. And this length is going to represent the shorter part of our handkerchief flare. Now, for the width of our dress, we'll be multiplying the 34 inches length by 2, and that is going to give us 78 inches. So we go ahead and cut 2 of that, one for the front and the other one for the back. Then we place the 2 on each other and fold it again into another 2, making 4 fold. Also note that the 6 inches that I deducted from the total length of 40 inches represents how low I want my dress to be, because we'll be using strap. So you use your preference. If you don't want it to be too low, you can use 4 inches or 5 inches. So then ensure that you align your fabric properly at the edge so that you can have the same measurements all through. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to input quarter of my bust measurement. And quarter of my bust measurement is 11.5 inches. So you take your own measurement and mark it there. Then once I'm done marking, the next thing I'll be doing is to notch that point so that it can reflect on all the 4 sides. So once I'm done notching, I will raise the fabric up, then use my chalk also to mark it on the other side so that I can have accurate measurements all through. So I'll be marking it with my chalk now. So once I'm done marking, I'll be opening up the fabric, holding the 2 in place. Don't forget the fabric is facing the wrong side. So I will adjust it properly, then align the shoulder. So from that point that I marked out, I will sew it down to the other end. Then I'll go to the other side as well. I will sew it from that marked point to the end. So once I'm done sewing, I'll be showing us. So I'm done joining the 2 together. Then I'll go ahead and fold in the raw edges of the opening, using the ½ inch allowance that we are having at the edge. So I'll be folding it by 1/4 inch now. So ensuring that it lay perfectly flat. So I will do the same thing to the other side as well. So I'm done pinning down the 2 sides, both the front and the back. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to take it to the sewing machine and stitch all around. And once I'm done stitching, I'll be showing us. So I'm done stitching down both sides. You can see how clean it is, and it's laying very flat. Always ensure that you put in your best in whatever project you are working on, paying attention to every details. You may not be perfect at first, but with consistency, you will end up achieving a better result. So we are done with this stage. Let's proceed to the next stage where we'll be cutting the fabric strap for our handkerchief flare. So we'll be cutting our fabric strap in these segments. So the total length I'm working with is 20 inches by 1.5 inches. And since I'll be cutting 4, so I'll be cutting the 4 together. So I'm cutting 6 inches by 20 inches in total now. So once I'm done marking, I'll go ahead and cut it out. The reason I'm showing this detail is for those of us that actually need it. I know some of us don't need it, but for the sake of those of us that need it, that is the reason I'm showing this detail. So I'll be folding it into 2. Then I'll cut it again. I chose this method of division because it enables me to divide my strip into 4 equal parts. So once I'm done cutting it this way, I'll be folding it into 2 again. So I will adjust it properly to ensure that all the edges match. So because it's a little bulky now, so I'll be using my iron to create a crease so that I can follow that crease to cut it out. So once I'm done ironing it down, then I can go ahead and cut it into another 2. So we'll now be having 4 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be going to the sewing machine now to sew our fabric strip. I'll be placing shambala cord in between the strip. Then I'll fold it into 2. Then take it to the sewing machine and stitch down so that I can secure the cord in position. So just follow the process diligently. So once I'm done securing it, then I'll turn the fabric around. Then push the cord inward towards the angle. Then I'll keep stitching down. So the next thing I will do now is to cut off the excess thread on the edge. Then I'll create an angle because we need to start pushing it inward so that it can be convenient for us to draw out at the end. You can see it's going in already. Then I will adjust it in place, then continue stitching. So I'll follow this process all through to the end, and once I'm done stitching, then we'll be drawing out our cord. So you can see, so I'll be pulling the cord now. So as I'm pulling the cord, the strip will be turning to the right side. So this is what I'm going to do all through. So I'll follow this same process to do the remaining 3. Then once I'm done doing that, I'll be showing us, then we'll go back to the table. So after drawing out the cord, then I'll be cutting it off. So we'll be having a closed end, one closed end, and the other part is open. Then I'll use my hand to remove the remaining cord that is on the edge of the fabric. So I'm done sewing the fabric strips. We're having 4 in total. So we'll be setting it aside now so that we can bring in the fabric. So this is our fabric. It's in 4-fold already. So we need to mark out the point where we'll be placing our strip. Now from the center front, I'll be going in by 5.5 inches. And you will be using your preference. You can use either your bra strap point or use your nipple to nipple point, whichever that is convenient or you prefer. So I'll be marking it out. Then I'll repeat this same measurement on all the 4 sides so that all our strips will align. So once I'm done marking, the next thing I'll be doing now is to open up the fabric. So I will adjust it in place. So ensure that all the edges match. So once I'm done doing that, then I will note the point where we mark out so that we'll start placing our strip. So this is the first point. You can see the mark. So I'll bring in the first 2 strips so that I can pin it in place. So let's do that now. So this is the strip. So I'm placing the open edge on the fabric. Please take note. Then I'll pin it down. Sorry, it's a little thick. Then I'll pick the second one as well. Place it on that mark. Don't forget, it's the open end that you'll place on the fabric. And you'll be placing it on the wrong side of the fabric. Then you pin it in place. It's a little thick, so it requires a lot of patience. So once I'm done pinning, I'll repeat the same process on the other side. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine and stitch it down. So I'm done attaching all my strips to the fabric. You can see the style is already coming out. So and our fabric is in a rectangular shape. So this is the first edge. So I'll be pushing it forward now for you to see the length. You can see how long it is. The total amount of fabric that I use for this style is 4 yards. Though I'm a plus size, yours may not be up to 4 yards. So the next thing I will do now is to go ahead and sew in the raw edges. So we are having 4 sides. So I'll sew it all through. Once I'm done sewing, I'll be showing us the final look. So you can see I'm done stitching the raw edges of our fabric, and you can see how it literally comes out. You can see the angle as it came out very well. So I'll be showing you the other side as well. Anytime you are sewing a project, always take the finishing of your work seriously, because that is what is going to sell your brand. So kindly take note of this. So I'll be showing us the final look on the mannequin. If you enjoyed this tutorial, kindly like, comment and share with others to also benefit. Thank you. See you in my next one.